So let's look at Unit 9, Lesson 5. Open your book to page 174. There you will see some listening and speaking activities. We're going to read and listen. So this is page 174 and 175. Let's start on this side. So it says, read, class, look at the picture, read the information. What are some ways students can get extra help with school? Sometimes students have trouble in their classes. Students can get help from their parents and older brothers and sisters. Sometimes they can get extra help from teachers or older students before or after school. Most local libraries also have programs to help students with their schoolwork. So there's your picture. And here it looks like you have a student doing homework, and a parent or someone in the family is helping the student do homework. So often schools provide help from teachers, and often libraries have programs to help with students' schoolwork. So let's listen. Look at the picture. Guess, where is Carlo's mother? Who is she talking to? So here in the picture you have Carlo's mother. Who do you think she's talking to? You could guess that this is the teacher. Perhaps this is a parent-teacher conference. We have to listen to the conversation to find out. So we're going to listen to the conversation, and then we're going to answer these questions. What subject is Carlo doing well in? What subject isn't Carlo doing well in? So as we listen to this conversation, if you need to look at the script, it is on page 175, but I will play the audio of this conversation and think about what subject is Carlo doing well in and what subject isn't Carlo doing well in. We're going to look for the answers for both of those questions.
24. Listen. Exercises B and C.
Hi, I'm Harold Thompson, Carlo's teacher. Nice to meet you.
I'm Carlo's mother, Annette Duval. Nice to meet you too. So, how's Carlo doing?
Carlo's a good student. I enjoy having him in class.
That's good to hear.
He does very well in math. He works carefully.
He likes math a lot. What about social studies?
Well, he's having a little trouble in that class. He needs to do his homework.
Okay, I'll talk to him.
So that was the conversation between the mother and the teacher. So let's find the answers to these questions. What subject is Carlo doing well in? What subject isn't Carlo doing well in? So if you need to look back at the conversation, you can. And here you will see that the mother asks how Carlo is doing. And Mr. Thompson says he's a good student and he does very well in math. He works carefully. So the answer for number 1, what subject is Carlo doing well in? The answer would be in math. So the teacher says that he works carefully and that he's doing well in math. What subject isn't Carlo doing well in? There's a subject that he is not doing well. Let's look back at this conversation. He likes math, and the parent asks, what about social studies? The teacher replies, he's having a little trouble in that class. He needs to do his homework. So the answer for that one is social studies. So what subject is Carlo doing well in? Math. What subject isn't he doing well in? Social studies. Now let's do activity D. Listen to the whole conversation. What does Carlos's teacher suggest? So one of these answers will be the correct one. So we're going to listen to the whole conversation and think about this question. What does Carlos' teacher suggest? What does Carlos' teacher suggest?
74. Listen. Exercise D.
Hi, I'm Harold Thompson, Carlo's teacher. Nice to meet you.
I'm Carlo's mother, Annette Duval. Nice to meet you too. So, how's Carlo doing?
Carlo's a good student. I enjoy having him in class.
That's good to hear.
He does very well in math. He works carefully.
He likes math a lot. What about social studies?
Well, he's having a little trouble in that class. He needs to do his homework.
Okay, I'll talk to him.
Have you thought about signing up Carlo for homework help after school?
Homework help? What's that?
It's an after-school program. Older kids from the high school come and help students with their homework. The program is free, and students can get the extra help they need.
So let's look at the answer. Question was, what does Carlos' teacher suggest? So if you'd heard correctly, was it help from older students, extra homework, or help from his parents? Well, the answer is A, help from older students. Mr. Thompson says that kids from the high school come over and help the students with homework. So the answer is A, help from older students. So that was the listening activities on page 174, and I hope that helps you with practicing listening in English.